Alright, greetings to my fellow Peace Blunderers. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday night? Welcome to the stream. Wherever you are, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. It is Sunday, which means today is, well, the first round of Blunderland Cup. The highly anticipated, at least on my side, that is. Let me readjust the board real quickly. There's some border issues. There you go. Let me bring up the chat as well. Hopefully everything is fully operational as it should be on a tournament day. In the meantime, do let me know how everyone is doing. There you go. Seems in perfect working order. Alright, so the registration is... Yes, it is now on. We've got 55 minutes left till the tournament begins. Obviously, we've got almost an hour because tournament is starting at 5 PM UTC. Now is not that. Now is four minutes as well. All right, fair enough. So, for round one to take place tonight, which I hope is going to happen, we need 8 players minimum as per the rules of the competition. And yes, so we are expecting a full house tonight, or at least anywhere close to that. In the meantime, since we've got 55 minutes left, this we don't need anymore. We're gonna get some rapid games in. Perhaps, for my own sake, should rather play Blitz. I haven't played Blitz in quite a while. 5-minute games are the games that are going to be the central, integral part of the tournament. But nah, I'd rather stick to 10-minute because, well, with 10 minutes, it's easier to interact with the chat. Is anyone alive at the chat right now? Please do let me know. Say hi and hello and let me know if you guys can hear me well. And let me know if you've got any updates, how your week has been, etc, etc. Last time I talked to you on Thursday. Now, it's been a couple of days. So, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started with the first rapid game. The most important thing is not to come late to the tournament. So whenever we start approaching the tournament starting time, obviously, we're gonna stop. Right, so we're playing Black 2095 from Italia. And yeah, let's go. We've got D4. We've got D4. London system-ish kind of sets up. C4. Very aggressive. Now this ain't necessarily the London system move. C4. Bloody hell. So, do I play like a semi-Slav structure? Do I just lock my bishop in with E6? I don't know. I don't know. This is quite interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. There's nothing wrong with bringing your bishop up. Bringing your bishop, sorry, out to F5, obviously. There's nothing wrong with that. Knight D2, well, that's just almost inviting me to play bishop before there. I'm gonna play bishop B7 now. I don't want to commit my bishop, although bishop B4 is a very common move as black when you're playing against D4 positions. This is obviously a D4 position. Anyway, so we're casting. We're playing very solid. We're not doing anything spectacular and or crazy. Just trying to figure out what the plan may be. Let's play bishop D7. And let's see, this pawn tension at some point needs to dissipate. Like, if I play queen B6, is that gonna enforce C5? Allowing me to take, and then this, and then this, and then all kinds of complications. Interesting. I don't know if I should be tempted to take. I think it's for my opponent to take that one. Yeah, well, since we've occupied this square with a bishop, if we want to develop our knights, may as well develop it to A6. Now my opponent may be compelled to take. My opponent may think, okay, does not do that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If bishop takes at any moment, Is that going to be bad for us? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Let's see. Well, let's play Queen C8 with the idea of I want to play B6, and obviously I want to keep my knight protected. I don't want it to be captured. If it gets captured now, I guess it's okay-ish. A4. Virtually depriving me of any kind of space on my queen side. Let's see, takes. I can still play b5 though, can I not? If b5, then take. A b5 doesn't look. Man, I hope b5 doesn't blunder anything. On surface level, it shouldn't. Since you've committed your pawn to a4, let's ask a question. What are you going to do about it? Because I was more leaning towards b6, but with a4 on the board, maybe... What's wrong with my arrows tonight? Jesus Christ. Interesting. So my opponent is thinking. In the meantime, I don't know how many people have got in the chat. People have been very quiet tonight. If you want to chat, please do let me know. Please say hi if there is any activity going on. In the meantime, let me also remind you that the registration is on. So I dropped a message in the chat. The links are also in the description to join the round 1 of the Blunderland Cup, which is hopefully going to take place tonight. It is how many? 49 minutes away, so still a lot of time. Knight to e5, you say? Knight to e5. Six. Okay, I don't actually mind going back to c7. I don't think. Knight c7, just get the knight out, evacuate it, because it may be rather dangerous to be leaving it on that square, especially if knight decides to take. And then I don't know, depending on what my opponent is going to do. The b file looks like it's going to open one way or another. Yes. Which way do I take though? Good question. Yes, I take with the knight. If bishop takes knight, then we will have a passed pawn to deal with, but it's not impossible to deal with, I don't think. Let's play a6 as well. I'll give our knight some extra protection. Doesn't look like the knight can be pressured in any way anymore. The knight is on the light square. I don't see how any of other pieces can get into a light square, at least in the near future. So knight's attacked twice, defended 3 times, perfectly fine. This move, brother, is interesting. Okay. So we've got a hell load of tension over there. A buttload of tension. Okay, let's play queen b7. Let's play queen b7. Let's get the queen onto the semi-open file. We've got the bishop still nicely protected. A rook is going in there. Maybe I can reply in the same manner. This bishop, though, is an annoyance. Because anytime the knight gets out of e5, we'll be in slight trouble. So the bishop is still protected by our queen there. Takes. I'm tempted to play knight h5. I want to ask questions of this bishop. Sorry. Slight issues with the throw. This bishop doesn't have that many good squares. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, and Now we're gonna play F6 as well. Never play F6, but F6 does a good job of just getting rid of this knight and just reducing the number of possibilities for this knight to jump into. And you know, even if the knight in the future goes stage 4, G6 is still unavailable. This is still unavailable, so it goes back with the knight. Okay. Okay, we have actually achieved something, which is nice. Gonna respond in the same manner to our opponent. Let's get the rooks onto the queen side. Let's do it. It's been awfully quiet tonight. Is there... I hope I'm alive and stuff. Yeah, it should be okay. It's been awfully quiet in the chat. I don't know if anyone got the notifications and or sees the stream. Hopefully they do. I'm slightly down on time, but not to the point where it's critical just yet. Queen to c2. Okay. My position would be really nice if I could do something with this bishop. I might actually with bishop e8. Find a way to do that. Carnage, long time no see. Well, there you go. First chatter of the stream, surprisingly, very, very late into the stream. And hopefully this is a sign of good things to come. Welcome. Welcome back. Long time no see indeed. How are you doing? How's your, well, year been so far? This is also a reminder that we are tonight playing round 1 of our league. Well, we can call it a league. Blunderland Cup 2024. For the round 1 to actually take place, we need 8 players minimum. And the tournament is going to start at 5 PM UTC, so in 45 minutes. If I play King F7, I hope there aren't any tricks with checks and stuff and sacrifices. I don't see any, at least. So the knight is pinned, which is good news. It's not going to stay pinned for long. I don't anticipate the queen to stay on c2 for much longer. Pretty good news, no bad news so far. Well, yeah, no news is good news, right? So what have you been up to these days? And I am happy to hear that you're doing quite well. So tries to open up the position, but this is a move that I automatically want to make, regardless of whether it's good or not. Good question. Good question indeed. It looks decent. Let's do it. Let's do it, and then let's play e5 to support that knight now. Maybe there are better ideas. Anyone? This would be a dream scenario, obviously, but yeah. A man can dream, but before a man can dream, a man needs to win the game or get a winning position. So our opponent pretty much blundered a pawn, I think. Unless there are some tactical complications. There might be some coming to our place very, very soon. Like takes, and c6 could be an interesting clearance. No, wow, that's really bizarre though. That's awfully bizarre. No, play f3. There you go. Deadlock. It's rapid though. It's rapid. It's not blitz deadlock. But thank you either way. My blitz is still 2003. Last time I checked. So welcome to the stream, Deadlock. Welcome back. 2 streams in a row. Yeah. So tonight the chat has been a bit quiet. So yeah, it's good. It's good to see people are coming back. At some point I wasn't sure whether I'm actually live and or people see that I'm live. It's good that we got the confirmation that people actually do see that I'm live. So this is a reminder again to first of all like the stream. For those of you who came early, that would be really nice. Thank you very much if you do. And also the links to the tournaments I've dropped in the chat. The tournament is going to take place in 41 minutes. And for round 1 to count towards the Blunderland Cup, we need at least 8 players as per the rules. So 8 players is the minimum. If we don't get to 8, that'd be a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, we should get to 8, I believe. Did you lose subs? I thought you were 15k. Well, I'm still close to 15k. Well, obviously, subs are dropping because, because lots of reasons. There are people just globally have lost a bit of interest in chess. If you see the graphs going down and like everyone's views and subs going down, I guess people getting a slight bit of chess fatigue. Also, you know, our sub count never really represented the size of its actual audience of the channel. I mean, because, you know, a lot of people subbed back in the day when a couple of my shorts went viral and then never engaged in the rest of the content. So this was very, very superficial numbers. So yes, but yeah, regardless, changing the topic there, F3 was a really bizarre move. Yeah, you've got to be very careful about your queens and kings there. Want to play with me next? I'm sure I'll get to play you in a tournament, so I don't think, you know, I don't think that we will not play. So keep your best play for the tournaments. Play fair, though, because the tournaments are about to get serious. We're actually playing in a league this year. We're playing for a prize, which is yet to be named. Honestly, yet to be decided on, because the year is long. We'll see. But yeah, we will eradicate all of the cheaters that ever try to get in the tournament, and we will eradicate them very, very, very efficiently. It's been over a year that I know you. Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, it's been quite some time. Remember the first message I've sent you? I would not remember. I do have a good memory, but I can't remember everything. I can't keep everything in my mind. So, was there anything specific that you sent me? I hope that wasn't a dick pic. I would have remembered that though. Yeah. So, funny old game this. Funny old game. I mean, our opponent just blundered the pawn for no reason. I think they just blundered. I don't think that they had any kind of plan there. I think they just straight up blundered. I mean, the undefended d4, and now I'm attacking the queen with tempo. And is e5 the best move? Yeah, e5 is the best move. I was doubting whether it is the best move, but yeah, looks totally legit. And now, yeah, as soon as f3 is played and it covers the square, then the focus inevitable. Do you wish for one or something? Yeah, well, you know me, I like all kinds of content. You know, I'm a very, very, very open-minded guy. But no, on a serious note, please don't send me anything like that. That would be a bit too much. Yes, I wish all of my games were that easy. But, you know, this game isn't really representative of how people play at that rating. That was just the one-off, honestly. I promise you people don't blunder queens every game at this level. Well, what's that? What? What? Wow, I don't even know which pawn to take now. What on earth is this? I thought I had the surprise weapon prepared. What on earth is that? It's the I promise it's the first time I've ever seen this. I would have remembered the state of shock that I'm experiencing right now if I've seen e5. God damn it. Okay. Wow. Are you the one on the thumbnail? Does it not look like me? Yes, it is me. Okay, so now what do we do? Which is a good question. I'm not used to being a pawn up. Used to being a pawn down. I don't want to play f4, I don't think. You know me. Every time I get an opportunity to play f4, I do. But I don't know if I want to do that this time around. This position overall is very confusing. Normally, are you fast at sprinting? It depends who I'm sprinting away from. If it's like tax people, then yes. But I pay all my taxes, don't worry. I'm not a particularly fast runner. Never been. Never been. So if queen takes b2, I don't think we are concerned. We shouldn't be. Probably. Like, if queen takes b2, I'll play, like, queen d2. And I'll be fine. Because obviously the knight will need protection. Yeah. Man, Israeli school of chess is tough. It's really tough. Like I said, I thought I was the one who plays random stuff. This is even more random. This is too much. My opponent is thinking probably whether or not to take the b2 pawn. Happy New Year, Kenny. Yes. Happy New Year indeed. Welcome back. Welcome back. Also, that reminds me to thank you very much, Kenny. Thank you. You and
boy, someone just blundered.
The most generous benefactors of this channel, and you also happen to share the same affection for Dan, which I do not appreciate, but thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And also that reminds me to post the links there for everyone to join the tournament. Sorry. That is gonna take place in about 35 minutes time. We need to get at least 8 players for round 1 to count towards the final rankings. So yes, it would be nice if we could do that. So let's do it. Okay. I was speaking earlier about queen d2. Then I realized that of course it doesn't make sense because it unprotects the rook. So I had to change my plan. Sorry, that's a bit confusing. But it shouldn't confuse you any longer because I've got some big threats going on. So coming back to your message, Deadlock. 13.7 out of 20. Is that high? Like, for your standards? How would I assess that? Also, everyone in the chat, feel free to let me know, ask me questions and let me know how you guys have been. Deadlock is sharing his academic achievements or underachievements, depending on how highly you rate your own results. Yeah, feel free to feed me more of that. I collect all of that precious information and then report it to KGB. I usually do better, but my next year is Bachelor. Are you on your path to Batch already? Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. My opponent is thinking, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yesterday, I haven't played today at all. You can check. Yesterday, I've had some really tough games. I was really struggling. And today, this is the second game of the stream, and it's like most bizarre experience. Like, what are my opponents playing? I ain't got a clue. It's kind of hard to stop both of these threats at the same time. And, the queen isn't getting trapped or anything, but the queen ain't active either. Like, what is this queen doing on b2? It's not doing much. I assume that the plan was maybe to take this pawn. But, my plan seems to be a bit better. I'm so rusty, I'm blundering mates almost every game. I've been playing for the past week. Well, we'll see if that happens, if that transpires in a tournament. So far 3 players, including myself, which is, perfectly serviceable, perfectly fine. All things considered, we still have 30 minutes left, and people are joining, usually in the last 10 minutes. But yeah, everyone who's in the chat, feel free to join the tournament right now already. The links are in the chat, and also in the description. But, I keep spamming the links in the chat as well. My opponent is still thinking. I don't know if they just gave up with the game already. I'm not saying that the game was won. This game could still get very messy. Don't get me wrong. Like, for example, if knight takes, right, which I assume my opponent is going to do, then, knight takes, and, this knight is attacked. It's kind of maybe potentially ruining my pawn structure. The queen may come back into the center. And yes, I do get my check in with the fork, but the position can become rather unclear. Definitely much better for me, but unclear. And if knight takes, should knight take, I don't see any point in knight d6 check, because you might think, well, king d8 and then we take here with the fork, right? But the reality of the situation is the knight is going to defend. At the same time, we could take here first with a knight and then allow the queen to retake. And then this check looks quite interesting. I'm sort of changing my mind halfway through. Yeah, I thought this idea was actually decent, but now that I look at it again, after takes, this check is absolutely devastating. Coming with a fork to the queen there as well. Okay, so this check I thought was fine. I thought it was fine. So we can block with c3, takes here with check. We can block with this. And let me make sure that I'm not missing anything stupid. I hope I'm not. I hope I am not. Yeah, so this. It takes here, I can block here. Queen is out of checks. My threats are still very much standing. And this is now an even bigger threat, a bigger annoyance. It all seems to be quite well. But my opponent is a pawn up. That's very important. They're up a pawn. And their development is slightly sus. Also, make sure to like the stream, etc, etc, etc. I don't know what etc, etc, etc is supposed to be, but there you go. Oh boy. Well, now... Do you listen to Eminem? No. I know a couple of his songs because, that's sort of my era, more or less. But no. Philip, welcome back to the stream. It's good to have you back. 2 streams in a row. How are you doing, my friend? Today, if you didn't know, is a tournament day. It's a big day. It's a Sunday. Sunday is always a tournament day. And what happens on a tournament day is that we have a tournament. Duh. But this time around, we are entering... we are actually creating a bit of a league format for our community. The Blunderland Cup, round 1 of which is happening in about 28 minutes. So, feel free to join the chess club on chess.com, which is just 1 click away, and then join a tournament if you so wish to play. The league is going to run for the entire year, with the final tournament taking place on the 22nd of December, when we're going to announce the winner. Let's do this check. Instead, bring the knight over here. Bring the knight over here. I've got everything. I've never tried a tournament, but sure. Yeah, I mean, a tournament is like nothing different from your normal games. It's just that they come to you automatically like that. And, there's just a limited number of players. And it's unrated. So your rating is not going to be affected. You can play without much added pressure. The added pressure perhaps will more so come from the fact that we are, playing in a league and where every tournament matters. Does the first player only get the prize? If you talk about the league, then yes, because my budget is rather thin. And I don't know what the price is going to be yet, but I think I can only do one, which makes the first place only that much more extra special. And yeah, and it's gonna be a big thing. So it's gonna be like throughout the year, meaning like it's gonna feel really, really earned. However, the rules do state that if I win the league, then no one's gonna get the prize. There will be no prizes for second place, and obviously I can't give the prize to myself. I can, but it doesn't make much sense. So if you want to win the league, if you want to win the prize, you have to go through me as well. And I'm gonna go down easy. Yeah, this game has been rather uneventful, to be honest, but it gives me more time to chat with you guys, so I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. What is the price? Nobody knows, including myself. The year is very, very long. I will try to make it special. How the hell am I supposed to win when you're playing in a tournament? Well, Deadlock, you should know better than most people that I actually very rarely win my own tournaments. If you see the history of our tournaments in our club history, you'll see that the name Axclam is rarely in first place. So yeah. In regards to the price, I'm just gonna go off of how many participants in total we're going to have and how it's gonna go in general. So I just cannot commit to anything just yet, but I promise I'll make it worthwhile. Yeah, this game has just been a funny little experience. A funny little experience. We can repeat for a while if we so wish. Is there like a mate somewhere lingering near? Or should I just take the rook? I'll just take the rook. Get the heck out of there. Ooh, terrible. Takes knight. That's so polite though. Okay. Takes. Well, I don't like my bishop hanging, so... let's see. No, fine, as long as we don't hang anything critical, that's fine. They've got 40 seconds left. So, yes. They've got 40 seconds left. Bishop takes e7. Bishop takes e7. I don't want to untangle his pieces for free. Bishop takes e7, bishop takes e7, and kind of gets away with some things. Okay, I want to bring my knight into play somehow, but it's not particularly easy. So if I do this and I attack the queen, queen takes g2, we can go rook f1, or we can even go bishop f3. Yeah. It wins a piece, I think. It might. It might. So opponent decides to ignore this and just wants to play what, d6 to take one of my knights. You know, we're a ton of material up. We're gonna allow that. If should that happen? That does not happen. No, we can play this check. This just doesn't look very good for our opponent there. Yeah, so this is defended, but can I still take it? So like bishop takes, queen takes. Are there any like interesting tricks maybe somewhere? No. Have any knight moves? King takes. Interesting. Let's go back. Sure. Take d5? Take on d5? You wanted... man, take d5 is actually a good move. I forgot the pawn was pinned. Well, there you go. I'm not very good at chess, apparently. We can play here. And my opponent suddenly decided to actually play the game. Which is, you know, kudos to my opponent, I guess. Try until the end, which I can only respect. But maybe a little bit too late. That said, we're not that much material up, gentlemen. So we should be talking less and, you know, playing more. We're missing moves like queen takes d5, like Philip just mentioned as well. So, you know, this game, you know, my opponent's got only 20 seconds, sure, but we still need to treat it with the respect it deserves. We don't want to blow it for any silly reason. My opponent still has the 2 bishops and stuff. You know, it's the positions like this one where I've technically won the game and my opponent's got little time. But this is exactly the sort of position where I start to just, you know, getting nervous and sweaty for no reason. Because my opponent is just, you know, trying to make life difficult for me and such. Which is, you know, understandable. For example, like my opponent is now obviously trying to set up a mating net over there with the bishop and the queen. And we don't want to allow it for obvious reasons. So this goes away. My opponent's just being a bit sturdy. My opponent's just trying to be a little bit sturdy. Playing quickly, but, you know, with 5 seconds to go, you don't expect him to do much more. 2 seconds. His bishops are strong. Well, I also have a bishop. Now we can just check here and yeah. Yeah, this game, I like, you know, I just mentally switched off with regards to this game. 4 players, which is good in the tournament. This is a reminder for everyone to A, like the stream, B, ask some questions in the chat, and C, sign up for the tournament. The links are in the description and in the chat. Yet again, 19 minutes left, so you don't want to miss the time. You can still register late, but, you know, if you do that, you're certainly missing the first round, and you don't want to do that. So there you go. The links are there. Usually the people are joining the tournaments in the last 5 to 10 minutes. So we do expect an influx of people, obviously. But yeah, taking on d5 was a good idea, I think. Like, it was at least possible. So if we take here, takes, then yeah, the rook is hanging. So it looks like a good enough idea. Perhaps the best move even. Yeah, the engine set is the best. Knight e5 is also good. Knight e5 is interesting, yeah. Admittedly, but I just didn't think of that. It says I can't register because I've played too few games. Yeah, Philip, you can't register because, you know, your account is new. We do have a filter that requires your accounts to have played a minimum 100 rated Blitz games. That way we at least filter out some of the dirty cheaters out there, which I hope you're not. If you're a cheater, then we'll have a different conversation. You know, we don't tolerate cheaters in this community. They get kicked out. But yeah, so 100 games is the minimum amount of games that your account needs to play, because we're going to have a serious league format, meaning that we can't tolerate cheaters. You know, a lot of things are at stake. If I join now, will I miss any points? What do you mean? Miss any points? What points? I'll have to speedrun 50 games in 20 minutes. I don't think you can do that. It will not count bullet games. It will only count the format. that the tournament is in. And the tournament is in Blitz, meaning that it will only count 100 Blitz games. Bullet's not going to work for that. If I played 100 Rapid games with no Blitz, can I still join it? I'm pretty sure you should. Well, just try. Check if bishop takes e7 was good. Okay. So, was it here that you wanted to play bishop takes e7? Yeah, it's second best. Knight takes c5 is by far the best. I mean, in this position, anything is winning. But for your information, knight takes c5 is plus 8.5. And bishop takes e7 is plus 6. So there you go. I didn't want to play bishop takes e7 because I didn't want this to open up. I wanted to keep this isolated. Not isolated, but like contained. Like this way I'm developing the bishop for free. Boo, terrible. Boo, terrible indeed. But isn't the e5 knight lost? I mean, what is the line that you're suggesting? So like, this is the line that I played, and this is the best line that the engine is suggesting. Like, we don't lose the e5 knight in this one. If I join now, will I miss the first round? No, we haven't started yet. What are you talking about? No, the tournament is in 15 minutes, so no, you don't miss anything at all. All is good. If you take, then you lose the bishops. Take with the bishop first. But this is not the point. Okay, so if bishop takes, then long time no see. Hey, yo, Pratik, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Did I briefly see you on Thursday, or I'm tripping? I may be tripping a little bit. But yeah, good of you to join. And round 1 of Blunderland Cup is more and more likely to be actually taking place, because we need a minimum of 8 players to do that. And we've got 5 already with 14 minutes to go, which is a good sign, but I do need more people, obviously. Which Thursday? Well, since if you're asking, that means probably I did not see you. I meant like this Thursday. This Thursday was the first stream of the year. I like a Deadlock. You need to help me out here. What was your preferred line? So I took with the bishop on e7. What do you want to do now? What is it that you want from me? Also, it looks like we don't have time for another rapid game, which means we're might have to play some bullet ones. Oh, sorry, no, blitz ones. Bullets. I said the dreaded word. How do I join? The link isn't working for me. Moscow, well, are you sure that you're a club member? First of all, the links will work definitely. If your account is fit for purpose, then everything will work. Make sure that you're a club member. Now take knight. But it's black's turn. I mean, take the knight with check, right? Okay. So, but then what? I'm not a club member, sorry, no problem. Also, everyone like the stream immediately. We haven't streamed in a very long time, and people have forgotten about us, some of them, prats. So we need to remind them. So they see our streams. For them to see our streams again, we need more likes. We need more what YouTube calls user engagement, the cursed words. Yeah, so make sure that you're a club member, obviously, to join. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Nice, we've got 8 players. Good, brilliant, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. We've got already, if no one unregisters for some reason, I hope you won't, the minimum amount required for the round 1 of Blonderland Cup to happen, which is a great thing. So round 1 looks like is going to take place, and from now on, the more the better. So the more people we have, the better it's going to be. I also want to show you the table, obviously. Where have you been? Marriage honeymoon? Yes, I am married. Look at all of my 10 wedding rings. Yes. No, I've just been very busy. Polly, welcome back to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? As well, we've got 9 players. We've got 9 players. So, also, let me show you this. This is the table. Okay, you can't see everything because of how my screen works. Do I have to play every Sunday? No. So this is the table. Let me see how much of it you are able to see. Yeah, okay. So you are able to see some of it, which is already good enough for me. So this is the table, and you know, there's lots of stuff there. The table is an open access. It's just a public Excel spreadsheet which everyone can view. So the link is also in a Discord. If you're on Discord, you should join it. And the link has been also dropped in my YouTube community page. So link to this document, link to this table, you will be able to easily find in both YouTube and Discord. And the rules are, let me make sure that the screen is capturing the rules. Yeah, the rules are actually very, very simple. You need to play, that also answers Deadlock's question. So we're going to play tournaments throughout the year, which means we'll have tournaments pretty much every week unless I have an emergency and I can't stream. So expect to have anywhere between 40 to 50 tournaments throughout the year. To be eligible for the first place, to be eligible basically for the Blonderland Cup at the end of the year, you need to play in at least 10 tournaments, which isn't a big amount throughout the year. And because if you create a system that encourages and counts towards the highest total amount of points, it's obviously going to be favoring me massively, because I am probably the only person who will be playing each and every tournament. That's why I've devised a system where it is the highest average amount of ranking points accrued in the tournaments that is going to count. So basically, as someone in my Discord put quite neatly, the most efficient way to win the cup is to play 10 perfect tournaments and not play any more tournaments, so you don't screw up your stats, which is true. But 10 tournaments is already, you know, quite a selection. And second of all, well, I please do play 10 perfect tournaments. I'll see how it goes. So yeah. And we will have a table where I'll be, you know, transferring all the stats from all the tournaments. Most of the stats are just for your, I don't know, for your information. They're not gonna matter. They're just there. The most important thing, like I said, is going to be the average points. And in the extremely unlikely situation, will the spreadsheet be put up somewhere? It is in public access, and the link to it I have put in the Discord, as well as in my YouTube community page in one of the posts. You'll find it very, very easily if you look for it. I can also send the link somewhere. But yeah, it's already there. If I don't join round 1, will I still be able to join round 2? Well, yes, but why would you do that? So, yeah, essentially, that's pretty much it. We're going to be completing this table as we go along, and the person with the highest average result is going to win the cup. And the winner of the cup is also going to get a prize, which hasn't been decided on, but I will try to make it special, I promise. It's just going to depend on how the tournaments are going to go, how many people will be participating. And also the rule is that if I happen to win the cup, which is possible, I don't know how likely it is, but if I win, then no one gets the prize. Rawr. So you must come through me, essentially, to get the prize. You must beat me in the table. I can't join round 1. Yes, I see that, Moscow. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, you don't have to play every week to stand a good chance of winning. You don't have to play every tournament because it is the average that counts. It is very likely because you're the highest rated player. In this particular tournament, if we go back, well, yeah, but we've got some good players in here. And, you know, we've got to be bloody hell. You know how difficult it is to be consistently good throughout the year? Even if I do well today, which I don't know if I will. You know, you never know. A year is long. And we've had so many good players participating in our tournaments. So, like, you never bloody know. And if anyone ever gets caught cheating, obviously it's immediately out the window. Banned for the entire season. There will be no second chance, etc, etc, etc. Basically, someone who played 10 rounds will be treated equally as someone who played 20. Correct. It's just gonna depend on, like I said, someone in the Discord said it and put it quite neatly. The most efficient way to win this tournament is to play 10 perfect rounds, 10 perfect tournaments. But like I said, it's not going to be very easy to do. So if someone did do that, I'll be very impressed. So, like, how would you catch someone red-handed? Well, I was just gonna be very, very, very careful about. Fam out, hello, welcome. Actually, we've got 5 minutes left till the tournament. That is a good time for everyone to join who hasn't done that yet. How to join the tournament? Well, you do that very easily, my friend Mislav. Also, welcome to the community. I'm not sure I've seen your nickname before. You join the link in the description and or in the chat that I just sent. You join our chess club if you're not a club member yet. And then you join the other link, which is the link to the tournament itself. And don't cheat. Cheaters will be punished with a whip. And not in a good way. You know, there is a good way to use the whip. I will not be using it in a very good way, though. So, yes. If you are... Okay, so if you are so interested, I could put the link to this Excel spreadsheet in the chat as well. It says 404 page not found. Please check again, because people have been using this link throughout the stream and no one has complained about it. So please make sure you're doing the right thing. It should be okay. In fact, well, okay, let me double check just in case. But it should be fine. It should be fine. Like, if you're using the link in the description and for some reason it doesn't work, just use the links in the chat that I've been sending throughout the stream. I had the same problem just searching clubs. Well, so if there is a slight issue, then I do apologize. There shouldn't be. In that case, let me just very quickly, before the tournament begins, give you a new set of links. But no, I'm checking and it should be fine now. I'm gonna give you a new set of links, which surely works. This one. Let me just check. Yeah, it works. It works perfectly fine. So this one is surely working. Alright, so we've got less than 3 minutes left. We've got less than 3 minutes left. 12 people so far. There may be more coming. Please remember to play fair. Please remember to like the stream before the tournament begins as well, since we're doing that. And yes, good luck everyone. Good luck. We're kicking off the Blunderland Cup 2024 today, and it's, you know, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure and it's an honor to be in your company. A guillotine would be perfect for cheaters. We don't want to go that far, but guillotine is just about that far. You know, just about. It is too far, but it's, you know, only slightly too far.
Yeah, so don't cheat, everyone. Play fair. I do want to warn everyone two things. First of all, if you plan to play in the Blunderland Cup for a very long time, please make sure that you will keep playing from the same account throughout the year, because different accounts in the table will be counted as separate players, as separate accounts. So don't jump between accounts. I will not be merging results. This is also stated in the rules. So play commits to the same account. That's one thing. Second of all, like I said, play fair. If there is any hint at anyone cheating, banned for the entirety of the year immediately. Get out, never to be seen again. And we will recalculate the results of that tournament where we think people might have cheated, so that we don't count the cheater. The results will be readjusted, so don't worry about that. Throwing tomatoes seems fair. Playing exactly 10 rounds is probably the best strategy. I mean, like, you've got to be then playing perfectly in all 10 of them. So yes. We've got 40 seconds left. So this is your last chance to jump in. But yeah, everyone liked the streams. Also, everyone, good luck. And it's good to see you back. And I'm very happy to see you back. Let's keep the Blunderland Cup going throughout the year. Let's be very active. 13 people is very nice. The more the better. So thank you for coming and let's go. 20 seconds remaining. We are about to begin. 5 brilliant moves in a row is legit. I'm not doubting that. I've never had it, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everyone. Best of luck. Let's go. I'm playing against Vishal. Let's go. Playing... I'm not used to playing Blitz games, I've got to be perfectly honest. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you too, FamAlt. Good stuff, good stuff. You don't have to play perfectly just to perform better everyone else than everyone somewhere else. That is true, Moscow. I guess also, Moscow, you'll be just sitting this one out. Right? So if you can't play, then at least you'll have the pleasure of not having the pressure on your shoulders. And just sitting this one out and enjoying the view. Yeah, in the meantime, please, everyone, feel free to tell me more about how you guys have been doing. Ask me some questions, etc, etc. We have started the cup. We are actually doing it, which is very exciting. Which is very, very exciting. GM exclaim, I wish. I wish. I wish. Gonna take here, and we're gonna take here. So we have regained material equality, but we've got, you know, arguably superior development. I'll play later so I can join next round. Yeah, please make sure to do that. Please make sure to do that. Yeah, so we have regained material equality. You've got a decent position. It's nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular, but it's pretty comfortable. That's an interesting move. Okay, let's take... The queen on b8 is hilarious. I wouldn't call it hilarious. Actually, I mean, I don't know how well versed in the Smith-Morra you are, FamAlt, but queen on b8, you know, queen finds itself on b8 against the Smith-Morra more often than not. So it's nothing like super extraordinary. And it's not always bad even. In this position it's bad-ish, but it's not like super terrible most of the cases. So yeah. All I'm saying is it's nothing to like laugh at or anything, so it's just life. It's just life. Let me see. I guess I want to take here. That's also common in the Sveshnikov. As far as I remember, yes, you're actually correct. It's just that since I'm playing the Smith-Morra, I'm not super well versed any other Sicilians, but if my memory doesn't fail me, yes. Yeah. Okay, so queen goes there. You know, the b2 pawn is protected, so that's okay. And my knights can, well, can go... I can go back, maybe? Let's go back, sure, why not? Just make sure not to play extremely slow. But 5 minutes is not 3 minutes. We've got a better leeway. Yeah. So that's okay. Interesting moves, so like discovery, attacking my knight and attacking the queen. But should be okay for us. Should be okay for us. Which way do I guess I'm just gonna do e5. You know, if bishop takes, obviously, you know, queen takes and my knight is still defended, so that's okay. Actually, no. I've never played Vishal, I don't think. I think it's a new player, you know, in the club. But, you know, for a 1400, they're faring pretty well, in my opinion. So double attacks my knight. You know, we shouldn't be too wasteful with our resources. Our position is rather comfortable, but the material is still equal. It's not like we're winning or anything. Your knight is very strong. My knight is like decently strong. Yeah. This pawn is also very nice. Yeah. Someone's challenging me. I don't know if you are on the stream, my friend, but we are in the middle of a community tournament. So now probably not the best time to be challenging me. Yeah, let's play this. It's just give ourselves a bit more space. The knight is defended with tempo and a queen. This pawn is also defended, obviously. And you know, if the queen goes to any square other than a7 or d5, then this pawn is gonna fall. I think the queen wants to stay on d5, but like this is then a problem. Yeah. So it looks like our opponent is dealing with some tough choices. Would you give up if Magnus Carlsen challenged you right now? I would never give up, but you know, I'd still lose horribly, but I wouldn't give up. Why would I give up? My knights are still defended sufficiently. It's pinned, which is a slight oof, but it's still defended sufficiently by both my pieces. I just need to make sure that I'm not hanging any back rank mates here or anything. You know, hanging back rank mates, last time I checked, was not very nice. So yeah, you cannot possibly attack this knight 3 times because the only third piece that the opponent has is a dark squared bishop and the knight is on a light square. So that's all good. Queen nice and centralized. You know, if the position doesn't become too chaotic, we can give ourselves an extra move and give ourselves a bit of loft as well. So okay, attacking my pawn. Can I take it? Should I take it? That's a good question. C takes. Sure, why not? Let's take it. They can attack a 3rd time with the pawn. Well, I don't see how this pawn gets to b5 anytime soon. My queen is covering b1 if you're curious. Oh, that's an interesting move. That is an interesting move indeed. But it's about time we gave ourselves some loot. Obviously the queen isn't exactly hanging. Well, it is hanging, but... yeah, if... yeah, let's do this. If I take the queen, I get back rank mated, which is exactly the issue I was stressing before. But now the queen is hanging, so you better move the queen. Probably the queen moves maybe to its original square. No, it goes there. Okay, now it looks like a decent time to actually play the knight to the most greatest of squares, which is d6. anytime you can get the knights on the 6th rank of your opponent, you should always, you know, try and do that. The knight is obviously sufficiently defended. This doesn't seem like a problem. What's your checkers rating? I don't play checkers. I do know the rules, but, you know, apart from knowing the rules, I'm completely incompetent in checkers. So, yeah. I don't play checkers. I have a friend who plays checkers very well, but, you know, every time we play, he beats me, which he should do, because, you know, I don't play checkers. At all, I suck. I suck. Okay, so... no, you can just play dragons. 30 seconds against 1 minute. I just killed an 1850. Tic-tac-toe rating. Yeah, well, I don't have that either. Let's open this position up a little bit. I just won against the 2000. Against Riddy, I assume. Riddy is the only other 2000 in the tournament. Well, that's very commendable. That's very commendable. The rook is still covering this, so this is okay. The bishop is hanging. 14 seconds left. Yeah, I think my opponent is just, you know, in slight time trouble now. The rook is defended. And... yeah, we can even play this. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. It's a dirty move, but it works. It works just fine. We're attacking the rook. Obviously, the rook is hanging, but I am giving my opponent a taste of his own medicine. Because, you know, they hung the queen 10 moves ago, and now I hung my rook. Threaten your back rank, mate. GG. GG. I actually didn't play that terribly, and my opponent gave me a very good fight. Now, Carnage. Bloody hell. Carnage, 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 Carnage. Don't cheat. You may have destroyed Riddy, but don't destroy me. Well, if you do that fairly, then it's fine. But if you do that unfairly, I'll be quite pissed. Alright, so we're going into this interesting hybrid boo 1 point buy. I want to play. Well, Kenny. You can't really complain, can you? I mean, 1 point buy. I'd take a 1 point buy, to be honest. I'd take it right now. I'd bite your hand off for it. I'm not here to win. I'm here to play. That's a good. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. You know, usually I am also like that. You know me. Usually. But you know, we're now playing in a league kind of format competition. I wanna actually win. Like, I don't aim to win necessarily the cup, because I do want people to get the prize and such. But you know, they must deserve it. You know, I'm not gonna just roll over. I'm gonna fight till the end. Till my last drop of blood, I will fight. I'm here for the prize. Stream lagging? I hope it's not. Is it lagging for anyone else? I play chess for fun, which is a very good way to play it. Yes. Okay, I'll take... Stream do be lagging? No, I'm sorry. If you are experiencing some issues, then I do apologies. It was fine till now. Well, hopefully, I have like no control over it. I hope it will be okay shortly. Some nice fork. You know, we can take the bishop with check, so like the rooks don't scare us. I am slightly down on time though. Carnage is playing really quickly. So I've got to be careful. I mean this tournament's difficult. Tournaments do be difficult. Queen to e4. Can I exploit it somehow? Don't know. I guess not. Let's just do this. And let's just cash in. Let's just cash in. There should be top 3 prizes. You're not the first one to be sharing that sentiment, but I don't know if my budget allows 3 good prizes, and I want to make prizes really worthwhile. And second of all, like I'm a big believer. Whether you agree or not, it's up to you. But I'm a big believer in encouraging excellence. And you know, in many situations in my life, there was and there is no second place. So I want to make winning the event all that more extra special. So worthwhile prizes. Top 3 out of 50 players is good. I don't disagree. I don't. But like I said, there's also a budgetary thing on top of that. Like I want to make winning really, really meaningful. There aren't 50 players. Well, I mean, over the course of the year, we will get like a decent amount. I misclicked on Harm My Queen. Oh, that's not great. That's not great to say the least. Okay, so then I spin. Okay. Second place is the first loser's place. It sounds a bit harsh, but it's not incorrect. Okay, so now I don't want to leave myself without a Dark Squared Bishop, so let's not take this knight or anything just yet. Second place always hurts. It's gonna hurt even more in my format. Yes. Exclam, inflicting pain on people since 1998. Just a human hello. I think Kotritori can still sign up for the tournament if you manage it, my friends. I think you can still try to do that. Okay, so you take my pawn, which is not very polite of you. How do I punish it? I don't like the way you took my pawn. Oh, let's play this. Fine. Let's try and punish it. Let's try and open up your king a little bit or something. Let's try to open up your king. I've got slightly less time. I'm up at exchange, so chess is not very polite. Actually, yeah. There is a point to that, yes. I thought the tournament starts later. Oops. Oops. Well, it doesn't. You missed it, bloody brat. Okay, takes. I don't like that. So, I think... Where do I want my queen? Well, first of all, I want it on a square where it doesn't hang itself. I think I'll just play this first. Play queen e5 to punish the queen for being a baddie. Queen e5? So I hang my queen. Well, I could just be friends. We don't have to battle like this. Hold hands. Power of friendship? What are these words? I don't understand them. Friendship? What? So, what? What? Okay, so serious matters here. Serious matters. Carnage is trying to counterattack. Exclam, do be a goodie. I'm not sure in whose book I am such person, but develop the king. My king is tucked away very nicely on a square that I like. So yeah, the king can stay there. So we're in exchange up and a pawn down. Yesterday I realized I can't calculate. Yeah, only maybe like 5 years too late. Okay, so what? How we want to approach it? First of all, we don't want to lose on time. That would be nice. Let's play here. Why Hikaru smurfing? Don't know. I mean, that's Pratik, isn't it? That's Pratik's account. Okay, so I want to use the power of my rooks. I want my rooks to do things. Let's make our rooks do things, shall we? Especially that the knight is slightly pinned. Might need to use the pawn for that. Ban Hikaru? No, don't do it. Alright, hope this doesn't lose. Slightly pinned. I mean, jokes aside, there is a thing like an absolute pin and a relative pin. If you don't know it, like if you don't know the difference, then shame on you. Shame on you. In the words of Christopher Walken. Okay, so let's go back. Oh no. No, I blundered. Except for one thing. Now this time I actually did blunder. So I'm actually material down now. Terrible. There are correct sacrifices and mine. Correct. Okay, so, this is not a good position anymore. We were up on exchange, now we're not. This, however, slightly helps us. I don't want to, like, be... What's the word? Apprehensive? Is that the word? I don't think that's the word. Like, I don't want to gloat too much, but this is exactly the point in the game, like the critical point in the game, where I do expect my opponents to be making mistakes. Like, more mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, fine. Let's just give a couple of useless checks. Not entirely useless, though. There you go. Like I said. I may have bottled it a little bit towards the end game, but, when the time is really, pressuring you, and when things start to really matter, this is where you expect to prevail when you're the more experienced player. You should have pinned the knight when you got forked. I should have done many things differently. Very interesting games. Yeah, there are interesting games. Seduce your enemy sense of victory. Oh, that's my language. Seduction is my profession. I seduce everyone to achieve all of my life goals. Always, at all times. Wow, you got me there, GG. Okay, so I'm playing against an opponent from Lithuania, which I've played 2 times before. Won one, lost one. It's going to be an exciting game in a King's Gambit. String is lagging me. It is possible that I'm having slight connection issues, which is causing the stream lag, for which I do apologize. It's out of my control. I hope it's not too serious. Also, everyone, like the stream, please make sure to do that. That'd be very nice of you. Bishop G7. Wow. King's Gambit is very sound, 100%. It is 100% sound. No exceptions. This variation, though, I don't know what this is. If my opponent wants to beat me, which I assume they do want to do, this is probably the way to do it. Just confuse the hell out of me. I'm very confused in this position. I don't know what this is. Next tourney will be over the board chess boxing. Oh yeah, give me all that action. Yes. I'll chess box the hell out of everyone. Because I am the best. How tall are you? I'm taller than your mom. Almost certainly. Yes. I am 189 centimeters. And those of you who don't use the metric system, i.e. suspicious people, I am what, 6'3", 6'4"? Yeah. Okay, so bishop comes to help. I say no to that. Fine, it's about, maybe I should have taken this pawn a long time ago, but I don't know. This position is confusing as it is. That's tall as hell. You probably win a chess boxing tourney. Well, to win a chess boxing tourney, you actually need to be like strong. Which, you know, I have been going to the gym lately, but yeah, I'm not particularly strong just yet. Just yet. Yeah, so this I predicted might happen, and I thought this will do the trick. Oh, no muscles, no brain. I suck at everything. Tall excellent. I'm guessing all the girls. I wish. I wish. My womanizing abilities have been deteriorating with age. What? All the goodies. Nah, to be honest, if anything, I think age kind of helps you maybe sometimes. Okay. I hope I'm not blundering anything silly over here. Let's go here. I might want to play Queen F5 to attack my bishop. Might not. I mean, it also makes sense with regards to defense of the knight on E4. So Queen F5 does seem like a sound idea. The response to that I have not figured out yet. Maybe it will be G3. I kind of don't want to play G3, but I might have to. Yeah. That's a thing that exists. I guess G3 is the one. It kind of undefends my knight, but my knight is supported and might be supported even more in the future. Like, even if knight sacks itself or something, I still got enough support of the knight, which is good news. Pro chess players trying to win while getting seduced. So, that's some good content, yeah. Some good shit. Good shit. Let's protect the knight a little bit more. Give it more cover. Or 2 minutes. I have 1 minute more, which is good stuff. I am somehow a pawn up as well. Somehow. When do you mean when am I gonna release clickbait that gets all the views? I will do that the moment I lose my dignity. Yeah, let's castle, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I seriously want to get my queen away from all of this. Gotham is the best at it. Gotham is fun clickbait. I'm not sure about the fun part, but it's some level of clickbait. Okay. This requires a bit of concentration on my part. Takes. Wow. Bishop h3. That's unexpected. But that doesn't seem like a good move. Okay. Would you rather be a strong IM or a weak GM? A weak GM all the way. All the way. I threw a winning position. Welcome to Blunderland, I guess. Welcome to Blunderland indeed. Welcome. Where the best players, where even the best players can suck a massive dong. It is true. Where does my knight want to go? Here? We can go here if it so wishes. Being a strong IM is more impressive? Nah, since when? You still want to get your title and stuff. Nah. Like I said, a choice between a strong GM, strong IM and a weak GM, I choose a weak GM all the way. It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the title. The title says what the title says. Okay, so we're temporarily 2 pawns up. Like, this pawn is a goner. What's more important is how we play around all of this. I do maintain some check threats. I don't see how relevant necessarily they can be, but... Okay, let's take this. Let's take this, and... Whoops. Let's try not to lose. Can your GM get retracted? It cannot. It's all about flexing the title. Exactly. It's all about flexing the title. GM muscles. That hangs the queen, I'm afraid. Last time I checked. Yeah, I had this suspicion that when my opponent went queen b6 check, they were going to take that pawn. And I'm like, but I'm protecting it, so if they take it, that might not be so nice. Yeah, so your GM title is not retractable unless you, like, cheat horribly. And then they decide, okay, you are a real piece of shit. Unless you are break rules, exactly. Playing against Exclam is like a slow death. Opponents running low on time. I haven't played anyone my rating yet. Like, I play against Riddy, which is very likely, and I'm gonna get destroyed because, like, I'm a very slow player. Very slow. By breaking rules, do you mean cheating? I mean, yeah, there isn't that many rules in chess that if you break, you get your GM title retract. You know, don't sexually harass the FIDE officials or something. I don't know. Okay, so Riddy and Jack's game ended in a draw. Interesting. So I may not actually play Riddy in the next round. I'm playing against Nika. Oh boy. Nick has beaten me more than I'm comfortable with. He's got 50% against me. Now this is going to be a tough game. Lag is real. I'm sorry. I won by resignation? I did. I mean, my opponent from Lithuania hung a queen. My opponent resigned on move 1? Exclam is masking the cheating by lag. Oh, that's actually a good theory. Exposed. No! No. I don't like getting exposed. Please don't sue me. I am a cheater in the 5th generation. Midgy03, 3 question marks. What are you asking about, my friend? How are you doing? What's up? What up? My 2000 rated opponent resigned without making a move? Interesting. Interesting. Maybe some hints of smurfing? I don't know. A sandbagging? However you call it. I don't know how you call it in this day and age. It's castle. King there, which makes total sense, obviously. Now we gotta just do this check. Force the king, I'm assuming, to c1. Rigged. That's what I'm telling you. A tournament is rigged towards Kenny. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Kenny, I don't know. Kenny probably getting rid of his opponents offline. Who's Riddy? I mean, Riddy has played with us multiple times. Riddy is not having a very good tournament. So maybe there is some, you know, just basic, just anger. Maybe just Riddy feeling that not doing particularly well, so just throws. Riddy wasn't ready? Is that meant as a joke? Or a pun? Yeah, attacks my bishop. I don't like that.
Get out of the room. With that level of terrible puns. Yeah, I agree. Get out. If that was a pun. Exclam flaming me? I'm not flaming anyone. I'm a very, you know, generous, kind person. I thought of playing bishop d4, you know, to attack this pawn a second time, and I don't see how it would be defended, but I changed my mind. Yeah, I can go back. My knight can go to there and have fun. Am I banned from the chat or what? No, you're not. You're not. I mean, we see your messages. Why would I ban you anyway? Why? What for? The most suspicious thing about you, Moscow, and that's a compliment, is your nickname. Let's say. Moscow is a very suspicious city. Maybe you sent some kind of blacklisted word? Unlikely. Unlikely. Okay, so my knight isn't doing much, so I'm gonna go back to c6. Today's, if you get what I mean, 3 months. No, Kenny, I pride myself on understanding things, but I don't understand this. Yeah, Singapore time I understood. I don't understand what 3 months is about. I said I love harassing the 60 male arbiter. Okay. Yeah, then why are you surprised? Probably not the most appropriate thing to say. Okay. My pawn is being attacked. I don't like that. I have an idea. How about I hang all of my pawns? Yeah, this pawn I don't care about. I just need to make sure that I don't get mated and such. So, yeah. Looks okay. So we can basically do this. And the knight doesn't want to take. For obvious reasons. Like, if the knight takes, then I have no sympathy for any of the pieces along the open F file. Yeah, that's probably the best decision. And now, we can do this, for instance. And we can take another pawn. We're so greedy, aren't we? Semi-pro chess streamer getting seduced on stream? I know, right? Stop seducing me. That's usually my job. Stop it. Stop it. I know I'm irresistible, but come on. Okay, wants to get rid of my bishop. I don't like that idea. Let's play a5. Lock the structure down a little bit. Do you believe in the Sigma male trend? Nah, I think it's just memes for me. You mean stop instead of stop? Correct. I do want you to stop. Okay, my knight is in slight trouble. Where do I want it to be? Yeah, I've got good tongue action. What can I say? Exclam is the leader of someone. Yeah, so I can protect my knight again. And before it gets flagged from the concert on YouTube, can you do accents? Some of them, slightly. Which one do you want? No, I'm not the leader of anything except for my ant farm. So he really wants my bishop away from stuff. Soon you need to verify your age to watch Exclam to a British accent. Am I not doing it already? What the hell? What's going on? Terrible. What is this nonsense? Am I being bullied? Okay, so my king unfortunately doesn't have too much space to work with. My knight does need to stay on that square for a while, though, because I don't want my opponent knight on d6 by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, now it's not that scary anymore. We can proceed. We can proceed. We had 2 pawns up. This pawn structure, though, is a bit sus. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so my opponent's king doesn't have any access to any of this, which is good. Like, everything is completely blocked off as long as the pawns stay like this. So, that's good news for us. We can use the extra pawn, the extra 30 seconds. King h10. Stop making illegal content. Exclam family friendly. Something's not right. This isn't Exclam I remember. Yeah. You've been watching fake Exclam all this time. Exclam is a fake. Confirmed. Super confused. I don't want to throw this, but I might. I might. This check. Okay, I go here. Takes. Knight has to go. Goes here. It's fine by me. Jesus, I really need to play a bit quicker though. Let's go here. So the knight is gonna try and go after my pawns, which I don't appreciate. I'm gonna try and queen this though. My opponent gonna say to that. Sorry, I'm just trying to play a bit quicker. I don't want my opponent to give any hint of anything. Nice. Good. Yeah, against Nika, it would always have been a tough game. I know I've been silent for quite a while, but that's probably good for me, because if I say anything else, I get cancelled again. 4 out of 4 so far. Playing quite well. Jack Miles Breyer. I hope it's not anyone that's cheating. Got good record in this tournament. Ban Exclam? Why? I'm having the best tournament of my life? Yeah, I feel for you, Pratik. I do feel for you, my friend. I really, really do. I've never played against this person. They're playing the perfect line so far. Interesting. I wonder how well versed they are in the King's Gambit. Say what you said again? Oh, I've said like 1,000 things by now. I don't know what exactly you're looking for. I hung my bishop, but my opponent didn't see it. That's good. Wait, actually, idiot. I didn't hang my bishop. I just suck calculating, but we're not going to tell anyone. Yeah, let's play Queen E2 check first, which feels like a neat check to throw in. You said the N words? I didn't say that. What are you talking about? Jesus. My opponent's playing really quickly. I've got to be mindful of that. Take the queen. King takes. Okay. King takes is interesting. Let's do this. That's fine. This pawn is not gonna last. I'm not expecting it to last. I'm not expecting it to last. I'm gonna castle. This check may come. It may not come. Depends. Set ninja. Your opponent is very interesting. I mean, my opponent just played the strongest theoretical King's Gambit modern defense line. Very, very quickly. Literally blitzed it. I've never played against them before. And their account is... It seems legit. It's relatively fresh, but they must have played at least 100 games by now. Maybe we'll get more viewers soon. We'll get more viewers if you tell your friends or whoever, like, this guy is, like, very interesting and very suspicious and not very family friendly. So you must go watch him. And if you like the stream, and etc, 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 because that obviously really helps. In the meantime, like, we are now at the business end of the tournament. We don't want to bottle it. This seems to pin my knight for no reason. And I'm not sure the knight survives. I'm 30 seconds behind now as we speak. I'm just thinking of things to do. Tough position. Even though I'm a pawn up. Terrible. I'm curious, am I gonna lose this knight or not? It does look like I will lose it. Which is not good news. Let's play h3. Very nice move. They'll leave if I say he streams chess. No, but I am so much more than chess. In fact, like, chess is like 20% of the stuff people should come for, I guess, maybe, question mark. I don't know. Figure out for yourself. Okay, so I want to get rid of this terrible bloody crap possible pin. So, hey, before Exclam was a GM? Yes, Exclam GM title incoming. Absolutely. I'll still take it, despite the fact that this is hanging. I'll still take it. I'll still take it because I'll think of a good reason. This is still protected. This is still protected. Look, this is perfect now. It's great. Like, the knights are doing a great job. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? I actually don't mind either. I know I might sound like a heretic, but I don't mind either of them. Oh, Bishop goes there, but why? Sorry. I actually do understand why. That's why I'm going here. And I am 40 seconds down, which is not optimal. To play a bit faster. I need to play a bit faster. This is probably the toughest game I've had so far. Very unclear. Whoever the jack person is, they're playing very well. Okay, so now they're protecting the f7 pawn. I think this might be the thing that they might do. Might do. They did not do that. Okay. I almost don't play this. Let's do it. Do it for content. I prefer Coke. It's not cocaine. Takes. This move is more of a gimmicky move than a move that is effective. Takes. Hey, wait a minute! You're not allowed to take my pieces like that. Terrible. Go away. Yeah, I guess I need to go here. Oh no! Wow, that's really bad though. Really bad. Yeah, I don't like the way my pieces are working. May be able to bounce back a little bit. Wow, okay, take this and play down 1,000,000 points of material. It sounds like something I can do. Anyway, I won against 1731. Yay! Good stuff. Good stuff. We need Hank to investigate. Maybe able to bounce back a little bit. Yes. I like bouncing. You know what I mean? I like bouncing on things. like balls and stuff, like bouncy balls, not like human balls, of course. No, how could you think that? I'm gonna do a pointless check because this is what we like doing. I'm also gonna do a pointless pawn move. The person you're playing has an addiction to bullet chess. They might, I don't know. Do they? Exclam is bowling, or like tripping balls. But I don't want to get mated. Like, who wants to get mated? Certainly not me. That's terrible. I don't want to get mated. No. There was like a way that I could prevent me, but I think my opponent deserved to win. I'll take a closer eye on them. Like, I hope this is a legit account. Jack Breyer. Does look like it's a relatively legit account, but maybe just very good at quick chess. Don't watch Exclam on a train. I got bloody lucky there. Ah, is that you, my friend, Jack Miles? I thought you gave me a very good game and you won deservedly. Good job. It looks like you specialize in the quicker chess, right? Like you've got good bullet rating. Your rapid is competent, but you know, not as strong as me. Yeah, I hope, like, I'm not assuming anything. I hope you played fairly. I hope there wasn't any foul play involved. Because, you know, it's a competitive tournament and we try to play fair. And I hope you did. Either way, it was a well-deserved win. So you're from England. Come on, England. Is that the first time you're on this stream? Is that because I'm not sure I've seen your nickname before. I definitely haven't played you before. We need Kramnik to analyze. Well, welcome to the stream. Foul play, foreplay. Exclam is really in the mood. Oh yes, yes, I like foul play and foreplay. So, yeah, good game from you, sir. And yes, if anyone who is new is very much welcome to join the Discord. The link is in the description. And yeah, feel free to like the stream. Also, don't feel free to like the stream. Do it right now. In fact, what is happening on the last game that is still going on before we go into the final round? We've got Kenny against King Taylor, and Kenny isn't faring very well, to be perfectly honest. Both are low on time, understandably. Stalemates, you know, you don't want a stalemate. You don't want a stalemate. God, you don't want a stalemate. Oh God, this was the easiest mate in the world, though. Just bring your queen to G1 and H2. Yeah, it's a heartbreak for King Taylor there. But what are you gonna do? What are you going to do even when this is happening? Okay, Owen's defense. I need to actually like clench my buttocks because I have a terrible record against the Owen's defense. I need to like, you know, actually play well. I don't want to lose. Losing is terrible. And, you know, I like, when I play the Owens defense, I somehow, like, always find myself hanging a piece or stuff like that. It's ridiculous. So I don't want to do that. I almost did that now, actually. Which would be really, really bad. So let's not do that. Let's take here first, and then think about what we want to do. Knight takes. Okay, let's take. Let's take. Now we at least got rid of some of the immediate threats. Typical Blunderland citizen behavior. That is correct. That is correct. That's why it's called Blunderland, eh? Hey, yo. That's exactly why it's called Blunderland. I don't want a castle. I don't want a castle any way. I might castle now though. Yeah, so this doesn't stop me from castling. I don't know if the point was to try and stop me from doing that. But is castling even safe? Oh, let's do it. Fine. Let's do it. If we lose, then we only have ourselves to blame. And I like blaming myself. I do that every day, without exception. Brilliant castles. Yeah, well, this castle is the opposite of safe. Let's just call it that. I want to do the following. I want to play bishop b3, then I want to play bishop c2. Complicated chess. You know, maybe some of this stuff you guys are not used to, but I play clever, complicated chess. I do complicated piece maneuvers that are sometimes just, you know, they are beyond your level of understanding. So deep. And I like going deep. You know what I'm saying? Bishops are chess snipers. Correct. Correct. Okay, so goes there. I don't mind that. Going deep. Yes, I like depth. This is the most basic threat in the world, but it's a functional one. Heyo. It's not mate because the rook moved, obviously, but it is rather annoying to deal with. Okay, good stuff. So the a2 pawn is still hanging, and I don't know how exactly I want to treat this. Interesting. Man. I want to think of a good plan. Give me a second. I think my bishop wants to go there, maybe. No. Because a bishop, the problem is the bishop can sack itself at any point. And then I'm left with nothing but suffering. Nah, this position ain't as easy as I would have liked. I don't like my pawn hanging like that. Wow. I guess I legit am playing King B1. And then I need to use my bishop now to take the rook. Exclam using 10% of this brain. And it's very generous of you to assume that I actually have a brain. Remember the castles move or the memories? Yes. You know, I actually own a special castle where I have all of my fantasies fulfilled. But we don't talk about that. Is the other person on 4 points sus? No. I would say rather no than yes. No. 2 out of 6 definitely playing for the first place. Yes, first place is the best. Except for one thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like my king. I need more help for my king. At least at 150% of my games, well, that's already quite a lot. That's more than some people, so you know, I would but that move is definitely a bit saucy. Sassy baka. Is that how you like young people call it? Sassy baka? Is that like your thing? I still like I have this bishop h6 in my reserve. I'm not sure necessarily why I would need it. Right now, but there you go. Attacks my bishop and, well, my knight. I guess now I do have to play bishop check. But then my queen is a bit sus. Yeah, idiot. I wanted to play queen e4 and I realized that I can't do it. God, what a prat. Okay, I'm gonna play queen check then. Fine. You've convinced me. I legit wanted to play queen e4 and I just realized I'm blocked. I need to also like play quicker. Yeah, because playing slow isn't exactly a winning strategy in chess. Blocks with bishop. Wow, that's a move we were not anticipating, but okay. Brilliant move. It was like a normal move. It was nothing. Takes with bishop. Takes with bishop still. Upper pawn, slightly down on time. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Knight comes in. I don't want to blunder anything. Yeah, I'll probably be less accurate now and more focused on just playing quicker. Not blundering anything obvious. That'd be my plan. Liquidating some of the stronger pieces that my opponent has. Like this one, for instance. And then just trying not to lose. Sounds like a good plan. I can play here, thank you very much. I'll lock the position down a little bit. And go up with my king. Develop your king. If you don't develop your king, then what are you doing? Actually, that was a good idea. But I saw it slightly too late. This is still a good idea, though. Like this. This is like, you can't save the pawns now. You can play this in response. If you want. Yeah. I'm gonna take 2 pawns for the price of 1. Thank you, to be 2 pawns up. Connected past pawns, mind you. I can play here as well, because I can. I can even play this. I've got 2 extra pawns. This structural weakness isn't super terrible. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to concentrate, not going to be talking too much. I don't want to bottle this, which I might do still. But you would expect me to convert, all things considered, with the time pressure on my opponent here. Hopefully. I almost blundered my knight. Shit. Now, definitely I haven't blundered it now. Good. I expected a check from my opponent. It didn't happen. It didn't happen now either. This check will do, thank you very much. Going up and up and up. This pawn is gonna fall, but it doesn't matter. GG. I win on time. Oh, I win a tournament! Yes! Bloody hell, what is this? I win my tournament! Wow! That never happens. Yeah, and Jack is in 2nd place. Even though Jack beat me, I guess the coefficient got to him in the end, ever so slightly. Well, rigged. Rigged, fam says. Well, I'm gonna rig your mum because I won. Nah, that probably shouldn't say anything else. I'm gonna get cancelled. Can I play Exclam? Well, alright, let me catch up with the chat. I call first game against Exclam. Yeah, I'm gonna play just a couple of more viewer games and then I'm gonna head off. But yeah, I mean, Kenny, especially as a member, deserves a game. Imagine going queen e4 in that situation, OTB. I mean, your opponent would be very confused. And would also call the arbiter because it's an illegal move. You can't play illegal moves during an OTB game. you get a warning. You get a second warning, you concede the game. Pratik is asking, are you alcohol? You mean, if it's in the sense that I'm addictive, then yes. Can we get a new Discord invite? The one in the description is invalid. Oh, are you sure about that, my friend? Could you check again? Okay. Usually it works. It has worked for people before, many times before. I'm gonna give you a new link. No problemo. Kenny just did it for me. Thank you very much, Kenny. Because you have zero diminishing marginal utility. Exclam, too slow. You know, I may be a bit slow, but I'm definitely not very quick. If you know what I mean. I'm never too quick. But yes, thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for participating. 15 people is great. It's not our record by any stretch of the imagination, but it is good to have you people playing. I won the tournament somehow. Jack is in second. Nika finished in third. Kenny was complaining throughout the tournaments, but you know, he got fourth. We've got a person from Lithuania, Zigis Kersis, if I'm reading this correctly, in 5th, King in 6th, Carnage in 7th, Vodoy in 8th, Pratik aka Nikaro Hakamura in 9th, we've got DVG22 in 10th, we've got Kotrator in 11th, and we've also got Rizzy, Alex, Shiny Teeth, and Vishal not completing the tournaments, but their results will count towards the ratings anyway. Yes, so thank you very much for playing again. Everyone make sure to like the stream. I hope it has been instructional and or entertaining, whichever one you prefer. And yeah, I'm gonna play a couple of games with you guys, those of you who I haven't got to play throughout the tournament. And yeah, the Blonderland Cup has begun, has commenced. I am going to, this evening, I'm going to transfer the results to the table, and I'm going to share the updated table with you. And yes, we got going. More tournaments to follow, that same time, every Sunday. So keep an eye on that. Exclam doing a TikTok dance would get millions of views. I somehow don't think so. I didn't win a single match except for the first one. Man, but you've got 2 points. So I'm confused. Does that mean that the rest were draws? 2 draws. Impossible. Alright. One was a buy. Ah, okay. I mean, buys count as they count. Do you have other socials or not? I don't. I do have an Instagram, but for now, I only use it for re-uploading my Hacking Chess shorts. I upload one of them every day. So, yes, right now I'm like 50 something. If you want to follow it, then do follow it. You can find it. Like, you just type in Exclam and you'll find it. But, you know, if you've seen all of my shorts anyway, you will not find much new there. But what you will find is basically the cult classic, everyone's favorite short series, Hacking Chess in 60 or less, getting released in real time for a second time. So, what is the destruction of the sensor short called again? You mean Nigel short? I have no idea. Alright. Let's play Kenny. Kenny's gonna play, what, Caro-Kann? What? Yes. He is... Oh, I almost moved my queen. Just check your shorts. They're high. compared to the standard form. I mean, that's quite natural, isn't it?
Queen d4, brilliant move. I know, right? Why does YouTube always censor my wholesome messages? Maybe because they're not very wholesome. Just, you know, I'm putting it out there. Terrible. Awful. You guys need to suck less, I think. I think the world might be a better place if you guys suck just a little bit less. Everyone's material getting captured. This position makes no sense. Nice. YouTube loves my humorous jokes. I don't doubt it does. Yeah, well, we have a relatively symmetrical position, but like I'm castled and Kenny's not. And my like I don't know which one is more winning. Is it taking or pushing? I guess I'll take. I guess I'll take. Yeah, this is... Don't complain, you can't outsack me. What? I wasn't trying to. Then if symmetry is perfection, Exclam is using a bot exposed. I've been exposed so many times by now, I cannot get exposed even more. I mean, like, jokes aside, what Kenny just did probably is the best way to do this position. Jokes aside, I don't think he can do much better there. Exclam is cheating, I knew it. Hush. Why'd you have to say it out loud? Am I not paying you enough? I think I made it very clear last time around. I pay, you don't say. You don't spec. We played bishop. I can't find you in Instagram? Terrible. My Instagram is literally like, I think it's like Exclam64. Try Exclam64. I haven't gotten paid in 3 weeks. By me? That has to be a mistake. I pay everyone every day. Has to be a mistake. Skill issue. Exactly. No! You took my pawn. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you're taking my pawn. Found ya. Good. Good stuff. See? Told you it was easy. Easy. Like a candy from a baby. And I know a thing or two about babies. Oh, this almost looks like mate. Has to be a mate somewhere. Right? Please try an Aussie accent. Oh, crikey. Mate killing is not here. It's a shame. Yeah, you guys are terrible. Oh no, I hung my bishop. Oh wait.
It's okay to come out of the closet. We'll be very accepting. Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I doubt that. GG. The engine says 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 misses. Somehow I don't believe that. Vladimir Rosen? Why Rosen? What have I done? What did I do? Also, everyone, like the stream. If you haven't done it, do it right now. Or I'll be, you know, I'll be sad. If you want me to be sad, then I can understand you not liking the stream. But why would you want that? The engine says Exclam played well? Question mark? I know, right? Terrible. I mean, it literally said, it literally told me that I have 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, and 0 misses. This is impossible, but yeah. Surprise, surprise! Right? Okay. We're gonna attack that bishop. What vegetable is good for memory? Eggplant? You know, the one that people use in emojis a lot for some reason. And some context that I'm not sure about. But engine probably isn't working. A cucumber. Oh yeah. You know, there was this one time when I was playing around with the cucumber and I accidentally sat on it. And then I had to explain, like, to a surgeon what I was doing. But I was just building a Lego castle. So relatable. I know, right? I was just building a Lego castle. No one believes me. What the hell? I know. Terrible. The surgeon was very confused. Why is my queen getting attacked? Now, I am not a big fan of that. What did it look like? The cucumber? It was like... Do you see this metal straw that I use exclusively for drinking? I swear. I'm not using it for anything else at all. So the cucumber was like the size of the straw, but like 3 times thicker. Exclam is really dodging swearing. I'm not dodging anything. Last time, check. The only thing I'm dodging is the police. Because apparently they have some questions to ask. White queen or black queen? I'm more of a horse guy, you know what I mean? Because you showed us a long tooth. What was that letter? Now, it was a straw. It's like a drinking straw. You don't get it. You drink from it. Long and thin or short and thick? I have both. Again, what did the Lego castle look like? It's like a castle. I mean, I've had, like, jokes aside, I've had like a bunch of castles throughout my life. Lego castles, I mean. A bunch of them. Okay, so I need to win this game somehow. So I might actually want to start winning. That didn't help. Didn't help what? What do you need this information for? Like, a castle is a castle. Chess castles? Yeah, exactly. I need a description of it. I know it had like a big gate and it had like towers and such. I almost hung my rook, but that's okay because I don't need to play my rook to mate. Color size shape. Man, I was like 11. I don't remember. And when I say I was 11, that means it was like almost 15 years ago. But you know, I was born in Soviet Russia. I wasn't, but you know, I was born in countries of the Eastern Bloc, the post-communist countries, and where we live, Lego is like a real Lego, where on the box it literally says Lego. The real Lego is non-existent or very expensive. So what we used to get was the Lego copycats that were cheaper. They were exactly like Lego, but they're not Lego. So the ones that I was using practically all my childhood was this Chinese knockoff called Enlighten. Like, you enlighten as in you educate somebody. You can Google it. It's a thing. Enlighten. So this is like legit Lego copycat. Kenny, gotta go sleep. Good night. Well, thank you for the matches. Thank you for playing in the tournament, Kenny. And thank you for the membership once again. I really appreciate that. Our accuracy is suspicious, but I can live with this. Yeah. So, yes. Is anyone else interested in playing? Or I'm just gonna end the stream right here and now. I play? Well, if you want. Me or play? Maybe. Not before I suck on my straw though. I still got some remnants of the drink that I had. Would you rather drown to death or burn to death? How about both? Start the stream? Nice. I've already done that last time I checked. Drown seems more peaceful. Peaceful? Bloody hell. Have you seen people drown? Now, I've seen 4 people drown in my life. None of them died peacefully. In fact, it was quite agonizing. I challenge. Yes, I do see it now. I do see it now. Okay, so got Totoro playing this standard crap D4, whatever. Exclam has seen some shit. Yes. Not only have I seen shit, but I've also seen people taking a shit and people shitting in many places. Sometimes these places were suspiciously close to where I was. But it's okay, I grew up fine. Fetish unlocked? It's not a fetish, just because I've seen it doesn't mean I enjoyed it necessarily. Come on, let's be reasonable. Who enjoys that? I mean, there are definitely some people who do. It doesn't matter. Both are amazing. To watch, yes. That's such a spectacle. You know, if this was a show on television, I would buy the subscription to that channel in like a heartbeat. Also correct. I've seen people shitting In my mouth. No, that's practic. You may want to change your mind. I don't think that's necessarily what you meant. Is the tournament still being played? Philip, we finished. We finished the tournament about 20 minutes ago. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and we're gonna have it every week. It was great. Good fun. So, if you want to play it next week, you need to make sure that your account is legit, that you're not a cheater, and you kind of, sorts of, try to prove that by playing 100 legit games. So yes. By the way, thorium fluoride. Please do tell us more about yourself. Like, where exactly you come from, what do you do, how long have you been playing chess, etc, etc. Is the prize going to be worth it? Are you legit playing for the prize? Are you playing for the fun of it? Like, I don't know what, like, I'll try to make the prize worthwhile, like I said. But come on, like, it shouldn't be about the prize, surely. It's just a nice, sweet incentive at the end of the day, but, like, come on, who's playing for the bloody prize? Terrible. Terrible. Now, I need to make a move that doesn't lose, which is exceedingly difficult. Nevertheless, I'll give it my all. Would you rather have $5 or $6? Well, what is this question? There's actually like a joke about this kind of question. Like, a guy comes up to his friend and he says, oh, I have a guy that I know, a colleague at work, or just a guy that I know, doesn't matter, who is like a complete idiot. Every time he's asked, would you rather have $1 or $2? He always takes the dollar, and everyone's like laughing at him. And we don't understand why. This is just an idiot. And he's like, come on, I'll show you. So they go up to this guy, this apparently an idiot, and they ask him, would you rather have $1 or $2 again? And he's like, $1, please. And the guy's like looking at each other, just like, okay, there you go. There's $1 again. And, you know, the guy leaves. And then the other guy is asking that idiot guy, why are you doing this? Like, do you not know that $2 is bigger than 1? He's like, yes, I do. Imagine that. I do. That's why I always pick the 1. Because every time I do, this guy comes back with more people asking me the same question. I always take more money. I heard this joke a million times. I know, right? Yes, it's exactly. it's a very old thing. So yeah. Did I blunder my queen? Yeah, I was too busy with telling a story, then I forgot to concentrate on the game. Sad. Well, I don't need my queen against court retort to win. Watch me win. I'm more concerned about the time situation, actually. Takes. I don't like my position too much. Mostly because I'm down a queen. I'm 21, currently studying chemistry at university. Been playing chess since December 2018. Oh, it's quite a tenure playing chess. Actually, I'm not that far ahead. Or not that far behind, even. No, I started playing chess 2019. So yeah, I'm more or less the same age, chess-wise. Chemistry, interesting. So do you study, is that like chemistry as in general chemistry, or like you're gonna become a doctor, or you're gonna be more like research focused? Just theoretical chemistry, applied chemistry? Lichess ratings got deflated, did they? About time. Also, Jevon, welcome back to the stream. Sorry, I haven't noticed you. Walter White is on stream? I'm not Walter White. I do make some good myth, though. Slide into my DMs for more product. Sometimes I feel like putting a bullet through my head when playing Bullet. I feel you, brother. I do feel you. Help me with my math, please. Thorium, we need to cook. Haven't played Lichess in like 3 months till this week. I don't play on Lichess. Like I said, like I say to everyone, I don't mind Lichess. It's just that, you know, I've grown a habit to play here on chess.com. Yeah, this, like, if Corporator isn't careful, he might get himself into like a mating net. That's an unusual choice. I don't see how to capitalize on it though. Let's try and play tricky. Sack the bishop? I wish I could. It'd be funny. I'm still trying to win. Considering nuclear chemistry, but no idea really. Is the nuclear industry big in the UK? Like, do you guys have nuclear power plants? Still don't know. Because it deflects the queen. It does nothing. I'm gonna take it. And now knight here. Interesting. What about bishop here? Because rook can take knight after. Ah, right. So I exchange my extremely powerful bishop for that piece of shit knight. Good, good. Win a pawn but won't do much. Nice. No. How about no? I like my pieces active. Like this, for example. I like them with a touch of active, please. And who is this imposter playing? Who is this imposter? Okay, so how do we win this? We can win somehow. Oh shit! God, Jesus! Oh, I was like so gonna win. I forgot that the rook was hanging. My bishop was saying, "No, can I delete chess from my computer?" Jesus Christ! Wow, I was so gonna win. I'm just chilling, you know. I'm just like this is completely winning, like the white is getting mated. Why? Like if I switch on the engine, like it's probably gonna say some ridiculous stuff. Now, like I guess I need to take here. Yeah, takes here -5 for black. Wow. Like I was so winning. I'm just chilling. I'm just smoking weed on stream. You don't see it, but I am. And God. Oh. I'm not getting offended. Like if anything, I'm playing along to your comments, fam. And thank you for the compliment. Thank you. This guy had to be cheating. I know, right? I know. How did I win? Terrible. My schedule is all over the place with the school. I wish you all the best with your school. I know school sometimes is really tough. Why not take bishop f4? What does it achieve? I'm down a queen for a rook. Like, if you want to take here, so I can take this, like I'm losing. Like this isn't a good position for me. Like this is a bishop and a rook, and I've lost my mating net. Like because here I have a mating net, and I just took here because I forgot that the knight was defending. I'm an idiot. I should be just taking here. which I considered for like half a second before I took on G2, because I was like, take here. It's like, but it's a free piece and I can go here. Yeah, free piece. Yeah. Is it not cold in Poland? I live in a very warm place. And generally it's not even cold in Poland. Like right now it's 0 degrees. And this winter it hasn't gone below like -6 or -7. Some could argue rook and a bishop could go against the queen in very limited positions. In very limited positions. In the vast majority of positions, a rook and a bishop get overwhelmed by the queen. I want to keep complaining about my school district, which you are entitled to doing. What's up? What's up, Kevin? I'm sorry that you missed the first round of the Blunderland Cup, but we have opened our competition quite successfully today with 15 people participating in round 1, and we expect to keep it up, hopefully, throughout the year. Anyways, gonna go. Well, thank you for coming, Court Retour. Thank you for playing. Leave a like before you leave, if you haven't done that already. And everyone like the stream immediately. You must, because reasons. Thank you in advance as well. Yes. I played OTB. Nice, good stuff. It was a team event. Nice. I'm like, I'm very happy for you. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job. I'm gonna play in a big OTB tournament myself next month, so I'm prepping for that. I ain't got no chance of doing anything significant if I keep making moves like this. Horrible. But that's okay. Luckily, this game doesn't matter. Court Retour got away with one. Court Retour's got a interesting record against me. Uh, 4v4 or 8v8. Besides the match day. One team. Yeah, I mean, I understand the concept of team events. Yes. So yeah, very good job. I'm very happy for you, my friend. Very proud. 9 degrees here, I'm freezing. Well, you know, you come from Asia, so wanna see the game? I was about to end the stream, my friend. I know that you are proud. I do encourage you to leave the game in Discord. We can take a look at it next stream, if you so wish. I started coaching chess for $20 an hour. If that's true, bloody hell, it's a lot of money. $20 an hour. I mean, good for you. I'm leaving to have a good day and everything else. Thank you very much, Patty. Thank you. Thank you. I'm leaving myself as well very soon. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna be saying goodbyes now. So, yes. Thanks everyone for coming. Feel free to join the Discord. The link is in the description. I hope it works. If you guys are not there yet, I'm gonna just give a link just in case to the Discord if you're not there. Who knows? And yes, thank you everyone for playing. Today's been a blast. There's a link to the Discord. And yeah, wish you all the best for the rest of the day. Have a good start to your week, whatever you're doing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next stream on Tuesday and Thursday and next tournament on Sunday. Keep an eye on the Discord updates. I will update the table, you know, this evening. It will be ready soon enough. Thank you everyone, to all of the unintentional gambiteers out there. Much love, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.